Hello students, welcome back to MathFeast Java programming tutorials. In this video, I'll explain programming logic using single dimensional arrays with the help of two programs. Let's see the contents. Introduction, denomination program, birth date validity program, practice exercise. Let's start. We have seen so far simple statements, that is declaring variables, reading, storing, etc. These simple statements get executed exactly once and the control is transferred to the next statement. Whereas selection statements like if and switch case, based on a condition, a set of statements get executed. And iteration statements for while, do while, repetition of tasks is done by iteration statements. Jump or branching statements come out of loop or a program or continue from beginning is done with the help of branching statements. And recently we have learned arrays. We use most of them in these programs. Denomination program. The problem statement says design a program to display the denomination of an input amount. The available denominations are 500, 100, 50, 20, 10, 5 and 1 rupee notes or 1 rupee coin. Now read amount below 50,000 from the user and display the denomination. The examples are given. For example, 5,496, 500 notes, 10 if we give, 5,000 will be done. Then 496 is left. 400 rupee notes. Then 50 rupee note, 1 should be given. And then 20 rupee notes, 2, and so on and so forth. Denomination in descending order. Similarly, 5,493 is the amount. 5 rupee note we don't need to give. Why? Because 500 into 10 is 5,000 plus 100 rupee notes, 5,450, then 40, that is 5,490, and 5 rupee note is not required. So 1 rupee notes 3. So by looking at the problem statement, we need to write logic on a piece of paper. How we are doing it? See, 5,493 divided by 500 will give us 10 notes, which is required left side and right side. First we see right side, that box, and then left side. Then print that 10 notes required, 500 rupee notes. Then we use modulo operator to find out the remainder. Remainder is 493. So amount in the first case 5,493. In the second case 493 only. Divided by 100. Then 4 rupee notes. 400 rupee notes. So print it. Then to get the remainder, modulo operator 93 is the remainder. So 93 upon 50, whatever notes we have. Then 93 modulo 50, 43 is the remainder. 43 divided by 20, then 43 modulo 20, then 3 rupees left. We cannot divide 3 by 5. So no printing, but 3 will be divided by 1 and 3 notes. So amount is being modified and denomination also being modified. And quotient is giving number of notes and remainder is for the new amount. Keeping this in mind, we know that repetition is required because every time division modulo, division modulo, division modulo. So in this program, we need simple statements to read amount Then iteration statement, we get the quotient and print 500 rupee note multiplied by 10 is 5000. That printing statement should be there. If at all, the quotient is greater than 0. By keeping these things in mind, we understood so far simple statements required, iteration required, inside the iteration selection is required. So let's try and write iteration part. While amount greater than 0, because last line if you see in the second box, our amount is becoming 0, then only we stop. So while amount greater than 0, quotient is equal to amount divided by, we don't know, first time 500, next time 100, next time 50, next time 20. That part we need to think. But in the while loop, first of all, calculate quotient, and if quotient not equal to 0, print, and then amount is equal to amount modulo that extra 500 or 500 or 50. So this calls for array because we know the denomination in advance, 500, 100, 50, 20. So array is required. This is how we have to think. Then convert into program. Now, if you see that left-hand side first box, XXX, we are trying to understand what to do. Now, three simple statements, amount, we read, but here I have initialized. Array is definitely initialized because notes are given in the problem statement. Then j equals to 0. This is to access the index of the array. 0 index 500, 1 index 100, and so on and so forth. The same program which we have discussed in the previous slide, while amount greater than 0, int q is equal to amount divided by ARR of j. ARR is the array, j is 0, that means 500. Then after if statement, those two lines we will understand after understanding updation part. Two updations, amount equals to amount modulo ARR of j. We are updating the amount with the help of remainder. And j plus plus, very important. Why? Because next iteration, the amount should be whatever is left, that is 4,496 minus 5,000, that is 496 is the amount. This 496 should be divided by 100, that is ARR of 1. So j plus plus. And in the if part, we are writing if q not equal to 0, system.out.println. If you see the left side below the box, 500 multiplied by 10 equals to 5,000. 500 is there in ARR of j, first time. Multiplied by sign is a constant. So ARR of j plus multiplication symbol plus 10 is stored in q. So quotient q plus equals to sign is a constant, and 5,000 we get with multiplying of ARR of j, that is 500, multiplied by q, quotient, that is 5,000. This is how we plan and write. Let's see the same program in Java environment. Denomination program. This is the question and this is the program. Very simple program. First of all, we declare an array, read, enter amount, maximum 50,000. Amount is accepted. And there was a condition in the problem statement, if amount greater than 50,000, invalid amount, return. And then very simple program, j is 0, amount greater than 0, then d or q, whatever. And then if d D not equal to 0, then only print amount modulo ARR of J and J++. Let's execute the program and see. Enter the amount, max 50,000. Let's say 5,478. In that case, 500 notes 10, then 100 notes 4, then 50 rupee note 1, 20 rupee note 1, and then 5 rupee note 1, and 1 rupee notes 3. Let's execute one more time just to give 5,500, let's suppose. Then we need only 11 notes of 500 rupee denomination. So this is the program. The next program, birth date validity. Read birth date from user and check whether the date entered is valid or not. Input is given date 25th month 1 year 2024, valid date. Input 2, date 29 month 2 year 2023, invalid date because not a leap year. And input 3, date 31 month 4, that is April, has maximum 30 days, and immediately it is invalid date. Now we need to understand, first of all, what are all the invalid conditions. First invalid is date should not be below or equivalent to 0. Date cannot be less than equals to 0 if it is invalid. Second point, date should be according to maximum days permitted in the month. For example, January, March, May, July, August, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12 months, 31 days. If date is greater than 31, then invalid for those months. February, 2 conditions, 28 or 29. Leap year, date greater than 29, invalid. Otherwise, date greater than equal to 28, invalid. Rest of the months, date cannot be greater than 30. So, first and second conditions, we will elaborately understand, okay, date, what are all the invalid dates. Now, third point, we think about month. Month cannot be less than equal to 0, or month cannot be greater than 12. These two. Year should not be below or equivalent to 0, and check for leap year. So these are regarding year. And last one, year, month and date should not be more than the current date. Now, first 2 points, we write program, date check. Let's assume we have taken 3 variables, but the date DD is storing the date, MM is storing the month, YY is storing the year. Now, date should not be below or equivalent to 0, and the second one, which we have discussed, according to that, instead of writing these many if statements, if leap year, if this, we can take an array. Int days in a month. We know January has 31. Then, if not leap year, 28. 31, 30, 31. So we declare an array and simply we can write -1, month -1. Why? Because index starts from 0. So 2 if conditions, simple if conditions for date checking is DD less than equal to 0, invalid, or DD greater than, that is date greater than days in a month of -1. Days in a month of month only. So that array is accessed and we are accessing mm 1 because index starting from 0. In both the cases, invalid. So this is how we utilize arrays if we know already some elements. Then month check. Month is below or equivalent to 0 or month greater than 12. So we extend the same if dd less than equal to 0 or dd greater than days in a month of mm-1 or less than equal to 0 or greater than 12. All these conditions lead to invalid. Any one of the conditions. Then fourth point, year should not be below or equivalent to 0 and the leap year check. So we are updating for leap year. Leap year program I have already discussed. What are the conditions? Year can be divisible by 4, but year should not be divisible by 100. Every century year is not a leap year, but every 400 years it is a leap year. So y modulo 4 double equals to 0 and y modulo 100 not equals to 0 or y modulo 400 double equals to 0, in that case, days in a month of 1, that is February, has 29 days. 0 January, 31 days, 1 28. That we are updating immediately. And then DD will be properly checked. DD greater than days in month mm-1, leap year also taken care. Now extra y less than equal to 0, that case also invalid. Then birth date not greater than current date. Very important. So the statements in black color talking about first of all year. If birth year less than, else if birth year greater than current year, else birth year is same as current year. So if birth year is less than current year, return true. Let's assume the current year is 2024 and the birth year is 2023. That is 2023 is less than current year, so return true, no problems. So Boolean method we write. Then else if birth year is greater than current year, 2025 the child is born, then current year is 2024, then false. Else means birth year is same as current year. If year is same year and right now March month is going on, let's assume, in that case, if a child is born in January month of this year or February month of this year, no problems. So again, 3 conditions. If birth month is smaller, else if birth month is greater, else same month. When do we check this? When birth year is same. So else means birth year is same. Now, if birth month is smaller, no problems. January, February, return true. And else if birth month is greater than current month is whatever month, but birth month is greater and birth year is same. In that case, return false. Else, in same month also, till current date, if a child is born, we don't have any problem. So if birth date is less than or equivalent to current date, return true, else return false. We need to write this program. So let's see the entire program in the Java environment. Date check. We've taken 2 instance variables, 4 instance variables, 1 integer set for dd mm and days in a month is an array. Now main method is calling read method by creating an object because instance methods. Now scanner class reading ddmmyy, simple statements, and calling check method. If check equals to false means Boolean method returns false, then invalid date. And check is checking all the conditions whether current birth date is less than current date, birth date is less than current date or not. Okay. Invalid date, birth date is above the current date and return if check is false. So let's see what is written in check. We take the help of local datetime class, built-in class, which is defined in time package. Okay, let's see. Local datetime today is an object is equal to local datetime dot now returns today's date, year, month, time also. But this local datetime has several methods to extract month, day, and year also, and time also. But we are using here three different methods. Current date is equal to today object dot get day of the month. Get day is actually date 1 to 31. Current month is equal to today dot get month value. Month value returns 1 to 12 months. Current year today dot get year. So we have DDMMYY related to birth date, CDCMCY current day, current month, current year related to today's date, and printing birth date and current date YYMMDD, CYCMCD. Now the program which we have discussed. If birth year, that is YY less than CY, true, no problems. Else if YY, that is birth year greater than current year, false. If both of them are same, then month we check. If birth month less than current month, return true. Else if birth month greater than current month, false. Both of them are same, current month as well as birth month, we go to else and write two more if else, one if else construct, two more conditions. If DD, that is current, that is birth date, is less than or equivalent to current day, or equivalent to today also the child is born, we don't have any problem, return true. Else return false. So in this structure, this method check may return false. If it returns false, then from here only return, no need of checking the rest of the things. If it returns true, then we are updating the leap year. And then the condition, if DD less than equal to 0, DD greater than days in a month of MM -1, MM less than equal to 0 or MM greater than 12, or YY less than equal to 0. In these conditions, invalid date. Otherwise, valid date. Let's execute the program. So enter the day 22 and month 1, year in 4 digits 2024. Birth date is 2024 1, that is January 22. Current date is 2024 February 22, valid date because month is lesser. Had it been we give date is 22, month is 3 and 2024. In that case, invalid Birth date is above the current date. Birth date has March, whereas current date is February only. Let's see a practice exercise. Read or initialize two arrays and find the intersection of the arrays. Array 1 is, let's say, 4, 3, 5, 2, 7, 8, and these are the elements of second array. Intersection means both the arrays should have the element. For example, 4 is not there in the array, 3 is there, so we mention, and then 5 is not there, 2 is there, we mention, and then 8 is there. So intersection would be 3, 2, 8. And second one is find the missing number in the following array. There should be 12 elements, maximum 100 elements can be there. 12 elements, but what is missing? 1 is there, 2 is there, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is not there, but 12 is there. Formula I am giving, len into len plus 1 divided by 2 is sum 1. What is length? Here it should be 1 extra because missing number also we are taking into consideration. If one number is missing, then the length would be current length plus 1. So len multiplied by another len plus 1 divided by 2 is sum 1, and sum 2 will be addition of all these elements. Sum 1 minus sum 2 will be the missing element. I'll just show you the program, output of the programs, but you write these programs. Let's execute missing number program. The array is 5, 1, 4, 2, 3, 7 and all. Missing number is 11. This should be the output. Intersection also. Two arrays initialized already, but intersection is 3, 2 and 8. Refer Chapter 7 of Essentials of Computer Applications for further understanding and practice exercises. The next video is about two-dimensional arrays. Thank you.